Now, can anybody tell me if they remember this video right here? Uh-huh. This was my very second YouTube video when I started this channel. And boy, did it get a lot of attention. A lot more than I thought it would. Well, guess what? Today, I'm doing another one. But not just about one wolf, but two wolves. That's right. I never thought I'd be doing this. But I am. The return of the Twisted Wolf alongside with another wolf that you may already know. The one, the only, Roxanne Wolf. There's a few things I actually do want to talk about those two characters today. So, let's get into it. Sup my awesome Mad Lads, my name is Mad Dog and welcome back to another Mad Theory episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed what I have been doing so far throughout this channel, and yes, with all the theory videos based on, you know, the Chosen Ones theory and also the ultimate theory that I've been the big theory that I've been coming up with for, you know, I solved the Bite of 83 victims name. That hopefully goes well. So if you haven't checked those out, go ahead and check it out right now. That'll be really appreciative. But yeah, as I said, that today we are going to be returning back to the one character that I talked about since the very second video of my channel, which was years ago, and that got like a whole lot of love until it finally got overtaken by one of my drawing videos that I came up with during just recently. I think it was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Now, first off, I'm pretty sure you all remember the Twisted Wolf from the Twisted Ones novel. Some people actually do call him Silver the Wolf, which I do remember. Yes, thank you guys for telling me back from the last video I did about the wolf. So thank you very much. But what if I were to tell you that Silver the Twisted Wolf was not the only wolf around here? And that, of course, I am talking about the one and only character from Security Breach, all the way from up to Rowan and Help Wanted 2 is Roxanne Wolf. Now, as you also know that due to the fact that Roxanne is also considered a wolf, I kind of had the feeling that I actually want to talk a video about these two specifically. Because first off, number one, are they actually technically related somehow? And I'm not talking about like, you know, relationship related, but in a way that is, you know, that could be somewhat reliable for the lore or something like that. You get the idea. So anyways, first off, let's actually get started off with, as you know, the main character, the first wolf that I talked about, the Twisted Wolf. Now, Silver the Twisted Wolf, as you'll know, yeah, I've talked about him before back in the day, and the theory that I mentioned was that basically that Twisted Wolf might have actually been a previous creation built by William Afton and Henry once they were still friends, but I feel like they might have been discarded, and maybe William Afton at Springtrap in the Twisted Ones novel must have rediscovered it or something, or maybe created when he was Springtrap, I don't know, but I mean, it does say in here, Twisted Wolf is one of the 4 twisted animatronics created by William Afton with the purpose of killing Charlotte and Emily. It's the only one that doesn't have a counterpart among the original animatronics. To me, however, on the other hand, kind of feels like that's a bit vague. I kind of feel like there must have been some other kind of origin. They must have worked on it together somehow from the past or something, or had like some sort of similar inspiration. Must have used like, you know, the illusion disc that were used for, like, you know, the nightmare animatronics. Well, some of them were used in Fnaf 4, but if you know, back in the Mega Pizzaplex Tales as we all know in B2, that it was actually an experiment by using nightmare hallucination gas, which is very interesting. But in these cases, the twisted ones most of the time were used as for the illusions of using the illusion disc themselves. So yeah. And it actually says it here in the character encyclopedia too. Like all the twisted animatronics, Twisted Wolf can appear more organic due to hallucinations induced by Williams' technology. It morphs between a realistic wolf and a more artificial one, disorienting its victims. Parts of its endoskeleton are visible down to its left side, and it's able to trap victims in a cavity in its chest. Now that is kind of similar close to like the Nightmare animatronics, and you know how like Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare have like have mouth-like stomachs, and in this case the Twisted Wolf has like a very more realistic version of body due to like, you know, its fur and its skin. It's very interesting compared to the other animatronics from the Twisted ones. It's somehow more organic and it's less metallic kind of like, which is very interesting. Also, for any additional stuff like from the in character encyclopedia, looking at it here, Wolf vs. Fox, Twisted Wolf appears in the Twisted Ones after digging itself out of the ground in the backyard of a tornado-ruined house. It attacks a woman in the woods and traps her in its chest cavity. When confronted by Charlie, it releases the woman and flees. Twisted Wolf returns to chase Charlie and the others in an underground pizzeria, but is attacked and destroyed by Foxy, who along with the other original animatronics seeks revenge on William Afton. So yeah, that one is pretty interesting because it is funny. If you look at Twisted Foxy in the character encyclopedia, it almost kind of looks like that Twisted Foxy has taken the form of the wolf because he looks so gray, just like Twisted Wolf. It's so weird. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, kind of cool at the exact same time, but we obviously know that Twisted Foxy and Twisted Wolf are separate characters. And the detail in this thing is pretty insane. And also with the fact that, why the heck does he have like a freaking eye that almost looks like sand sometimes? Look at him. Can you not see it? Anyway, jokes aside. Also, other things about the Twisted Wolf, that he did make an appearance in Pizzeria Simulator in one of the posters, and also which I did mention back in that video, is that he did appear in Ultimate Custom Night. And I was thinking to myself, why the heck did Scott Cawthon do this? Why would he do that to the Twisted Wolf? And I've always thought to myself, would he actually appear as an actual character in the Ultimate Custom Night? Who the heck knows? But yeah, I mean, I guess it turns out I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. I wish it was, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he would be in one of the fan game custom nights. So, I mean, hey, I would like to try it, but yeah. Other than that, he uses, as I said, the illusion disc is made for the Twisted Wolves specifically and the other Twisted animatronics to chase down Emily. But when it comes to its origin story, I'll probably get into that even a bit more into detail for another video in particular that I also wanted to do. Now, as for Roxanne Wolf from Security Breach, she also is included to be as a wolf as well. And funny enough, just by looking at both of these animatronics, as you can notice that their hair or fur, whatever, that the Twisted Wolf has like, you know, this long fur on its back, kind of looks like long hair, which is kind of somewhat similar to Roxanne's hair, just without the green tuft at the front. But it does kind of make you wonder about whether Roxanne Wolf and the Twisted Wolf are actually related somehow. And maybe, I kind of get the feeling that maybe Fazbear Entertainment might have actually had some inspiration from the Twisted Wolf. Whether or not they managed to find the Twisted Wolf somewhere, whether that will be in the games or in the books perhaps, whether that's related or not is the other question. But maybe actually took that into consideration in creating Roxanne Wolf perhaps. Instead of having Foxy, they decided to have a wolf character instead. The thing is about these two animatronics is that they are somewhat both aggressive in some way, I guess. If not, like, the wolf is basically super aggressive in any case, and when it comes to Roxy, whenever she had lost her eyes in Security Breach, she would just leap in front of you due to the fact that she can sense. I mean, she is a wolf after all, so I feel like that Fazbear Entertainment have actually built some of the senses what, like, an actual wolf would actually particularly sense, especially when you're playing as Gregory or Cassie from Security Breach Ruin, and they would sense anything that based on the real aspects of a wolf. Wouldn't surprise me that that would be the exact same concept for Twisted Wolf as well, because to me, I kind of feel like that's exactly what they do. In terms of actually relationships, I mean, they could, unless you could just say they're like, they're just a counterpart of like each other. You could say that they're brother or sister or something like that. I don't necessarily think so. But in terms of, you know, the Twisted Wolf and Roxanne, there's like, we have now like two wolf animatronics in the in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, however, I'm not quite sure about the eye color, since that due to the fact that Twisted Wolf's eye color is blue and Roxanne's is basically like a brownish sort of hazel kind of color. The hair is almost there, like they both have that same textured like hair, I guess, but of course the rest of Twisted Wolf's body is more organic rather than Roxy's, because due to the fact that she is way more metallic. But at least we both know that they are both similar in aggressiveness and hunting down people. However, Roxy is more like of a show-off, and she just wants to try to get things done, and she's more, you know, self-entitled, I guess, if you may call it. Because she does think about nobody but herself. She always wants to grab the attention. Twisted Wolf, I don't think he's like that at all, because he's just following orders from William Afton when he was Springtrap. And of course, then again, Roxanne did follow orders from Vanny from Security Breach, aka or Glitch Trap if you may prefer. But I guess you could possibly say that Roxanne is actually a bit more smarter than Twisted Wolf. And let me know what you think, actually, now think about it. Like, do you think that, like, they will be good together as a team, or maybe not? And if they actually did fight against each other, who do you think would actually win, Roxanne or Twisted Wolf? But anyways, I feel like that should be it for today. Just a short theory that I just wanted to put in, just for the fun of it. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think would happen if they were together, anything like that. But please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell to never miss a video. And as always, my name is Mad Dog, and let your days be mad and rad.